In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to easily create realistic underwater scenes in Blender. We'll begin by building the ocean surface. Add a plane, then head to the modifiers panel and apply the ocean modifier. Match the scale to your scene, set the viewport resolution around 10 for smooth interaction, and the render resolution near 30 for crisp results. Tweak wave scale, choppiness, and depth until the surface feels believable. To make it come alive, keyframe the time parameter so the waves move naturally. Because the camera will be underwater, the water material should primarily refract the sky. Create a new material for the plane using a principled BSDF or a glass refraction shader. Set transmission to 1.0, keep roughness very low, around 0 to 0.05, and use an IOR of 1.333 for water-accurate refraction. Next, light your world with an HDRI. In the World Shader Editor, add an environment texture and load a clean sky HDRI from a reputable library. This gives you realistic lighting and reflections filtering through the surface. Let sunlight penetrate the water by disabling shadows on the ocean plane. In Object Properties under Visibility, turn off shadow so the surface doesn't block light. Add a focal subject to anchor your composition. Think a shark, diver, submarine, or shipwreck. Then introduce a sunlight and rotate it so it shines from above, giving that classic directional underwater feel if you notice light sneaking in from below the horizon. Optionally enclose the scene in a large dark sphere to block unwanted illumination. To sell the underwater mood, surround everything with a big cube and use volumetrics. Add a new material, plug a principled volume into volume, pick a blue-green color, set density between 0.05 and 0.5, and use anisotropy around 0.7 to push light forward. Position your camera close to the subject, use a longer focal length to narrow the field of view and frame tightly. This limits how much volume the camera peers through and keeps the scene clear. Now let's fake caustics. On a new plane, build a material with two Voronoi textures, a mixed color set to difference, a color ramp, and an emission shader. Switch the Voronoi nodes to 4D and keyframe the W value for motion. Copy this node setup into a spotlight shader by enabling use nodes and connecting texture coordinate mapping and the normal output. As the spotlight passes through the volumetric cube, Blender will naturally generate God rays. For atmosphere, add floating particles. Create a cube emitter, set its viewport display to bounds, give it a transparent material, and configure particles. Start and end on frame 1, long lifetime, emit from volume gravity at 0, and a small normal velocity around 0.15. Make a tiny sphere with a translucent blue material, then render particles as this object and assign the sphere as the instance. From here, fine-tune density, sun angle, caustic brightness, camera composition, and particle count. Constantly compare with underwater references to guide your choices. For rendering in cycles, aim for 128 to 512 samples, enable denoising, keep light bounces moderate, and use motion blur if it suits your shot. When you're happy, press F12 to render your underwater scene. And that's it. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Blender tips and tutorials.